Hey everyone, it's me, it's Hannah. It's the start of a new vlog, and this week we have some serious catching up to do. I did not edit the vlogs like I was supposed to last week, even though I set myself up for success. I somehow didn't finish out strong, and I also realized I totally forgot to vlog both like Saturday and Sunday. I'm so sorry, but I am going to try and do better this week. The reading plans that I have for this week are, I would really like, as I do work around the house, to finish The Wager, A Tale of Shipwreck, Mutiny, and Murder. I only listened to like an hour of it last week, which got me to page 32. And then I also started last week The Crimson Moth, or Heartless Hunter, by Kristen Ciccarelli. I read up to chapter 4, which was 25 pages in. So those are the two books that I definitely would like to finish this week. And then I also have Six of Crows on my TBR for the week, once I finish The Crimson Moth. This has been on my TBR literally for so long, and I need to read it. So this is the start of the vlog. I'm hoping that this week is a little bit better. It's supposed to be really hot this week, which does not bode well for me. I really don't like the heat, but we're supposed to get to temps like over 100 degrees. I do have to run some errands today. I have to go to Staples. I have to do some other errands, but Staples is my most important errand. And then I would like to get some job applications in today and do some writing as well as reading. But this is where I'll start the vlog, and hopefully I'll do a much better job of vlogging this week. But one week I just really like to feel good about everything that I do, and I'm putting that out into the universe, that this is going to be my week, that I accomplish that. So fingers crossed. Anyway, welcome to the vlog, and let's see if we can have a good week. Hey everyone, it's Tuesday. Sorry, I was bad at vlogging again yesterday. I didn't do much. Actually, I did do quite a bit, but it wasn't much like to vlog about. I have been beta reading for one of my mutuals on Twitter, and I'm obsessed with their book. I think it's going to be like really amazing. And then I was working on my outline for my current new project. I have about 15 more chapters that I have to do. Essentially my outline is just each chapter and a brief synopsis of what needs to happen in each chapter. I'm not very good at outlining. I don't know if this will be how I continue to outline, but I think it's working for me right now. So I have about 15 more chapters that I need to work on today, and I do need to continue beta reading. Charlotte is off today, so I think we're gonna go grocery shopping. We're gonna do a writing date. So at least some exciting stuff. I'm hoping to finish outlining today. That's like my goal, so that I can hop back into drafting and have like my outline ready to go and ready to like compare my notes and whatnot. I didn't do any reading yesterday. I meant to, didn't. So we'll need to try and fit that in today. Well, I did do reading for my beta reading, but I can't really talk about the book, so it doesn't really count for the vlog, you know? who knows? Anyway, that's all. That's my update for now. I am going to get started on drafting, and my camera needs to be charged, so I'm gonna do that right now. Are you comfortable? When I write in my acknowledgements, thanking the people that helped me, I'm gonna say that you made it more difficult. At least you were cute while you were doing it. The outline is complete and I feel so successful. 5 pages.
It's whack-a-doodle time. It is whack-a-doodle time.
Hey everyone, it's Wednesday. It's the evening. I know I didn't check in. I have not been feeling good, but I have managed to get some things done today, which is good. I've been continuing to beta read the book that I'm beta reading, obviously. Can't talk too much about it, but I'm literally obsessed. And then I did manage to read a little bit more of The Crimson Moth. I am on page 142, which means I've read like 100 and so pages. Something like that. I'm really thoroughly enjoying it. I'm having a lot of fun. Essentially, we have our main character, Rune. She is a witch, but she's hiding the fact that she's a witch because if you're a witch in this world, you will be captured and then killed. And the way that they check for witches is to check for like cut marks. Like if they have to use their blood to do magic, and when they cut their skin, it scars over in like this silvery color. So those are their witch marks. And because of this, she uses her menstrual blood, which I think is really cool. And she is trying to save this one witch, and she needs to get information, and so she's decided that she's going to get the information that she needs from Gideon, and Gideon is like one of the most ruthless witch hunters in their world, and he suspects that she knows more about this witch vigilante, and so he is playing along with this ruse. Like, he is also deciding to court her to try and get more information for himself, which I'm kind of obsessed with the dynamic, and I'm having a really great time, so I'm really excited to continue reading that today. And I also did some writing. So we've been super productive. I am currently watching Gossip Girl and laying on the couch because it's hot and I'm tired and I'm not feeling good. So I'm calling it a day early. Well, I'm going to be like doing things, but I'm not going to do any more work today. So Gossip Girl it is. Charlotte's working later tonight, so I'm just kind of bumming around the house, but anyway, that's that, and I'll maybe check in later. Hey everyone, it's Thursday, and it is again very late in the day, but I'm only coming to update you this late in the day to tell you that nothing that I've tried to do today has gone according to plan, and I'm over it. I'm over it. I'm over today. I'm ready for it to be done. I am going to be going to the Ghost concert movie today, so I do think that the only thing that can improve this day is eating my body's weight in movie theater popcorn and drinking a huge Diet Coke. So that is what I just hit myself in my ankle with my Kindle. Anyway, I'm gonna read a little bit of The Crimson Moth until Charlotte gets home and we get headed to the movie. Good morning. It's Saturday. I didn't update you at all yesterday because depression got the better of me and I rotted on the couch and caught up on all of the episodes of Love Island USA. That didn't make me feel better. It was the only thing I had the spoons to do, so that's what I did. Today though, we're gonna try and get out of this depression hole that we're in, and I am going to get up. I'm gonna go do the things that I've been putting off, like grocery shopping and doing some cleaning. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna pop in my headphones. I'm gonna listen to The Wager, which is the nonfiction book I've been trying to read like all month. And we're just gonna try and get through it. We're just gonna do it all. And then we're gonna feel better. That's the goal. But I promise I will update you today. I will check in more than once today. I promise. So, I'm gonna get to it. I'm gonna get started. Hello, friends. It's still Saturday. I promised an update, a second update today, and I have one for you. I am finished cleaning and going grocery shopping. And I listened to a few hours of The Wager, but while I was cleaning in like the living room, I was watching Gossip Girl. I had Gossip Girl on the back. So I listened to a few hours of The Wager. I'm up to page 124, which according to Spotify is 47% complete of the book. I don't really have much to say about it, honestly. I struggle talking about nonfiction because, truthfully, I don't like nonfiction. But I'm enjoying it. There's a lot of information about ships. I almost called them boats. They're not boats, they're ships. This one particular ship, which was in the Spanish, it was on a secret mission during the Imperial War with Spain, and it got in a wreck. There was a storm, and not only was there a storm, but they were like completely almost annihilated from scurvy. Like the crew's numbers were dwindled drastically because so many of them had died from scurvy. So then when like the storm happened, the ship just wrecked. And so now they're on this island, and they're gonna have to survive. That's where we are right now. I know I explained that in such a way that made the book sound so thrilling. I wouldn't say it's thrilling, but it's interesting, and I'm listening to it. I'm not quitting. Although this is the second book about shipwrecks that I've read this year. Please don't think that that's not one of my special interests. I've just gotten both of the books from my dad. So, because I don't really want to spend the money on nonfiction that I don't necessarily want to keep on my shelf, so I just keep borrowing them from my dad. But anyway, that's my update. I am home now. I also got some of those I treated myself. to like the donut holes, the Pop-Ums, the Entmans or whatever they are. I don't usually buy them because they're stupid expensive, but I was feeling depressed and I said, you know what? I deserve a little treat, and so I bought them. So I'm gonna read The Crimson Moth, and I'm gonna eat those while I wait for Charlotte to get home. Midnight Cat Cam. You're so pretty. Okay, so I'm reading more of The Crimson Moth or Heartless Hunter while I edit. I am stressed out. I have two theories of who, so I'm trying to figure out how I can talk about this without spoiling it. So essentially we have Rune, and she is a witch in hiding, and she is trying to save other witches. And then we have Gideon, who is a witch hunter, and they are playing each other, trying to get more information. Rune trying to get more information about this witch that she's trying to save. Gideon trying to find out who the Crimson Moth is, which we know is Rune. But there's another witch, it seems, who's going around and killing people in a really horrific way. And Gideon believes that it's the Crimson Moth who's doing it. From what we know, I don't think it's the Crimson Moth doing it. I think there is another witch, as I just said. And I think I have two guesses on who this other witch is. I suspect it's not the one that I would prefer it to be. And I think if it's the one that I would not prefer it to be, I'm gonna be really upset. But like, it would make sense thematically and like story-wise for it to be the person who I don't want it to be. But it has me stressed. It has me so stressed. Anyway, I don't think I've checked in yet today. It's Sunday. I'm 61% of the way through Heartless Hunter / The Crimson Moth. My Kindle says I have 1 hour and 48 minutes left in the book, and I do fully intend on finishing it today. Midnight is hanging out with me while I edit. I do have to film a quick wrap up for last week's vlog because apparently I didn't film one. So I'm going to do that really quick. And then I am going to get to reading. Or get back to reading because that's what I've been doing all morning so far. It's also only 9:30 and I've been super productive. So look at me go. We're not going to talk about how late this vlog is going up. Someday I'm going to have to get my life together. Anyway, I'm like trying to get my breakfast ready, and I'm reading. I'm so stressed out. Like, what is she gonna do? Oh my god. I just finished The Crimson Moth, and I don't know what to do with myself. I'm beside myself. I can't say much because it will spoil it, but it ends on a cliffhanger, and I have to wait until February to get the last book of the duology. And waiting until February might kill me. It might kill me. So I don't know what to do with myself. This is the literal worst. This is why I can't read series that are not completed, because I don't know what to do with myself. Oh my god, 5 stars. Absolutely incredible. I loved it so much. It was everything that I could want in a book, truly. All the tropes, everything, the relationship, impeccable, perfect, 5 stars. I loved it so much. Okay, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go now. Okay, bye. Hello everyone. It's Editing Hannah here to do a wrap up because I forgot to do one. So last week, in the vlog that you're currently watching, I managed to read all of Heartless Hunter. I don't know why the cover is not showing up, but I read Heartless Hunter on my Kindle and I loved it. It was a 5-star read for me. Everything about it was everything that I wanted it to be. From the story to the characters to the relationships between the characters and the ending. I'm unwell. I'm so excited for the next one to come out. I think it's going to be great. Everything, and I know I said this already, but the tropes that were in this, and I don't really want to say the one that really got to me, it was done so well. I truly loved it so much. I thought it was an adult book. Turns out I think it's actually YA. But I would recommend it to anyone who is looking for a fun enemies, because it's a true enemies to lovers to I don't know what. It's a true enemies to lovers, and it's perfection if you like witches. If you're looking for a true enemies to lovers, higher YA, witchy fantasy novel where you support women's rights and women's wrongs, and also love a grumpy man with trauma, Heartless Hunter. Highly recommend. Next, I did manage to get up to like 47%, I think, of the way through The Wager by David Grann. I was really enjoying this. I don't, spoilers for because I have finished this already, so I don't want to talk too much about it right now, but I did really enjoy this. Out of the 2 shipwreck books that I've read this year, I think this one is my favorite, though they are very similar in some ways. But if you're interested in reading a nonfiction that is written, the narrative is written so well, it kind of reads almost like it was a fiction, mixed with like a bunch of like real facts in it, obviously because it's nonfiction, but just the way that it's written, the narrative is so well done. I would highly recommend this one. And then I managed to read not much of this. I think I read like 30 pages of Six of Crows. And I did really enjoy the 30 pages that I read. So that's the wrap up. And I hope you enjoyed this vlog. And I hope I see you in the next one. Bye.